Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in this video, we're going to be doing the daily challenges and making some gold, money, and XP. That's right, so stay with me because I'm about to help you guys make some of those things right now. So let's go ahead and check out which ones they are. We're moving, dude. Calm yourself down, jeez. Have a pickle. All right, let's just go and check out what the daily challenges are for today. I do already know what one of them was, just because the first thing I actually look at is, are there any free roam sessions going? Because one of them actually is released right at 1 o'clock in the morning, and that is the free roam event. So we just had to kill 3 players from cover in a free roam event, and I got pretty lucky. The one that I was actually in was in Saint Denis, so there was lots of cover to basically hide around. So I was pretty excited about that. Got that one done within a minute of the play, so it was actually pretty easy. So let's go ahead and kind of look at the rest of them. We have to cook 3 seasoned mutton, so you can get that from the rams, you can get them from the sheep up in Rockstellar Fort. You can pretty much get them from all over the place. There's a lots over in like the tall trees area that you guys can get. Otherwise, they're honestly pretty easy to get. If you get them at Rockstellar Fort, you will get slaughter. Just so you guys are aware that that's gonna happen. Cook seasoned venison. You guys can find deer literally anywhere, and you guys can just get the venison. You just have to have the mint, the oregano, or the thyme in order to do both the mutton and the venison. So what I'm going to try to do is, I have both of those actually in my inventory right now, so that's really, really simple. And actually, it was just deer hunting a little bit ago because I was trying to get supplies for my camp, so that made it pretty easy. We have to eat 5 goods. We have to have one, or participate in 1 herb picking contest. Obviously, my posse is not put together right now. We might do that in the live stream, or I'm going to do that with some friends earlier in the day. We'll just kind of see how that works. We do have to use two horse tonics. So like a stimulant, or obviously my horse is he's depressed right now, so apparently we need to give him something. Obviously the 3 kills from cover in free roam events, and then we have to collect 2 western chipmunks, which might be a little bit more complicated than the other ones, but we'll make do. Now in the roll ones, we do have to collect 20 carcasses sold within 20 minutes, or 10 minutes. 20 carcasses sold in 10 minutes. Now a lot of people have been asking me about this one. And this one is specifically selling them to the butcher. So the first one that I ever had was 10 carcasses sold within 10 minutes. So there's that. If you're doing it solo, it's going to be a little bit more complicated, but it's not impossible. It's just a little bit more complicated. Use the hunting wagon. Go hunting first, get everything stowed up, and then basically sell it immediately, and then go out and do some hunting again, and then come back. And you should be able to get that done just perfectly. Otherwise, what we did is I actually got into my posse. I got my hunting wagon available, and then we basically loaded up my hunting wagon, and then my friend got 3 carcasses, so like 2 birds and a deer, and then he also got another deer and then drug it back with a lasso. So we actually had quite a bit of it in just one go. And then as I was selling everything, because he had to drop everything on the ground, he went out and hunted for me while I was actually selling everything. And then as soon as that was done, I basically sent my wagon away and then got my horse. And I think we got it all completed within like a 3-minute time frame. Super easy. So that's how we did it. Donations to crypts. I don't know how much more easier that can get. Unfortunately, I do have a lot of stuff at crypts right now. So we'll do that one probably later, but at least it's not specifically small animals, medium animals, large animals. We can do whatever we want. So for the donations, which we can get 20 flight feathers if we wanted to, because it doesn't specify which we need. That's awesome. Now we just have to make $200 from trading, which I do have a full goods ready to be sold at our trading camp. If you guys watch any of my videos, I like to get that completely up to full because you guys make the most amount of money and XP from doing that. And then you can also get people to help you, and then they can get half of that, half the XP, half the money for it. So why not? My $500 goods sold is going to help them get it as well from trading, but because they're going to get 250. So I'm going to kind of do all that once. I'm not going to do that on camera, unfortunately, because that's something that I do a little bit later in the day. We do have to find 3 arrowheads, though, and right before the day switched, I actually did find one. I had a random event where a deer actually had an arrow in it, and I collected it that way, but that shouldn't be too hard. The one that is going to be a little bit tricky is this one, and that's specifically finding 3 bird eggs. Now, if you can find, like, the goose or duck eggs, they can give you more than 1 egg at a time. I've actually had 5 at one time, so if you can actually get that to happen, then that can actually be really, really good. I'll show you guys a location on the map here in just a little bit where that is at. The other one is we have to use 3 collector maps. I don't like using these. I don't like having to pay for them. I feel like it's Rockstar's way of, hey, spend some money and actually do one of these rolls. It's fine. We're going to do it anyway, but we might get arrowheads from it, so that's whatever. I could actually do the arrowhead map if I wanted to. We can do 2 bounties brought in from West Elizabeth posters. So pretty much Strawberry or Blackwater. Believe it or not, I actually did one in Blackwater earlier with a friend of mine, and it didn't count towards the West Elizabeth one. Go figure. Thanks, Rockstar. Appreciate that for resetting my daily challenge streak and also not giving me the award for actually completing one of your challenges. I mean, like, really? Come on, Rockstar. Let's get with the program here. We do have to just bring in, we have to loot 2 bounty targets, and then the last but not least is tagging 1 bounty with a tracking arrow, which I have 8 of them in my satchel right now. I crafted a whole bunch before the day actually switched over, so we are set to go with those. The eggs, and we're actually close to one of them right now, so I might just go down there and check it out. It's actually a Elysian pool. Right before you actually go into the cave, sometimes there will be duck eggs sitting here. If you guys go down to the overflow and go to like this section over here, I believe it's this one right here, there will be like duck eggs like right about here. So that's, or goose eggs. It's one of the 2 that are over in that area. And then if you want eagle eggs, there is one that will pop up every once in a while here. And then there's also an eagle nest that will pop up over here by the dam. I believe it's like right about there. Just use your eagle eye. It should stick out like a sore thumb if you guys are the collector. The only bad thing about the eagle ones is you only get 1 egg per go. So just to kind of let you guys know. Dry goods. Woo. Yikes. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's actually find some dry goods. Assorted biscuits. Actually, we'll just do the assorted biscuits. All of them. Beautiful. We actually got them all done. So we got 0.2 gold for that. I got 0.2 gold earlier for completing the 3 kills from cover in a free roam event. My horse is seriously depressed, you guys. He needs a carrot. So let's give him a carrot. Well, all right. So I joined in a new session, and now the sheep are here. And actually, if we go ahead and kill this sheep right here. Oh, that was a terrible shot. We're just gonna die. How did that thing not die? Okay, well, we're just gonna kill this one, I guess. Okay, we should probably get Slaughter. We're gonna go ahead and skin that one. Animal cruelty, actually. That's fine. Apparently, the sheep just don't want to die today, which is fine. But this is a way that you guys should be able to get mutton, so I'm just letting you guys know. This is at Emerald Ranch, so I will show you guys here on the map exactly where you guys can go if you want to get it. But perfect sheep hide and 3 mutton, so for perfect, if you want to suffer the animal cruelty portion of it anyway. So it's an unfortunate thing that you have to do, but it is what we have to do from time to time, but depending on where you're at on the map. So here you go. Now, as far as venison goes, you guys can actually see all the deer that are around here. White-tailed deer, just running amok. There's a ton of them here in the overflow. You guys just have to kill one of them, and you're probably going to get 3 pieces of venison. And also, if you happen to be in this area by Emerald Ranch, there actually is a dig site as long as you have a metal detector. And let's just see if by chance this happens to be an arrowhead. Well, it's a bracelet, but that's fine. But we can actually find like just random dig sites doing that. Actually, let's check to see if by chance I have an arrowhead collector map. I do. So that's one that we're gonna have to go ahead and use a little bit later. That will at least give us our 3 arrowheads that we need, because we can guarantee that the 3 locations are actually going to be arrowheads. someone just died in the background. It's going to guarantee at least we're going to get it, and plus we can actually end up using one of the maps. So I think what I'm going to do later is going to be, ooh, bird's eggs. See, there we go. We could actually do the bird's eggs. We can do bird's eggs. We can do arrowheads. And then we could actually do coins. Are probably the ones that I kind of want to focus on. All right, guys, so I decided to stop here in Valentine. I'm actually going off to my last location to find another bird egg, but I realized that I didn't really show you guys on the map where those bird eggs were at, just in case you are actually looking for some. So I already showed you guys a couple other spots, but if you go right basically above the T in Blue Water Marsh, pretty much right here, that will give you a, that's where I found the egret egg. And then if you come to this area right here, I actually found the heron egg in that area. So that kind of gives 2 different more locations for that. And then the last one is going to be up by Window Rock, so you guys can see this one right here. All right, so I actually did get both of those complete. You'll actually see them complete here in just a second. So we got the mutton all done. I already got the gold for it, so it's not going to show up on the screen at all for you guys. Then there's the 1 of 3, and then the next one should say 3 of 3. If all goes right anyway. And there we go. So both of them are complete. It's, oh, there it is. Okay. It was hiding in the tree. So if you guys can kind of see where I'm at on the map here, I'm going to pull it up. Pretty much right above the eye in Window Rock. Perfect. So that's where that's at. Kind of curious. Can't even see the bird's nest. I don't even know how you would actually find that. There we go. We dropped it. And what is this? It's a hawk egg. Nice. All right, guys. So we made it over here to Wallace Station. This is technically in West Elizabeth. I mean, barely in West Elizabeth. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just do one of these. It really doesn't matter which one we do. So we'll just do Henry Fitzroy here. We'll take this one. Hopefully we can actually not get a black screen of death. And, oh, perfect. So we didn't. Because if we ever get a black screen of death, that pretty much means that we're not going to get money and XP from doing this, so that is rather unfortunate. So what I'm going to do now is we do need to track him. So I am going to grab my bow and arrow. I'm also going to equip my tracking arrows real quickly. There we go. So for the most part, we should be pretty good to go. All right, guys, that didn't actually take very long at all. So he's right there. I doubt it.
I'm gonna be the one. The hell?
Oh, nice. There we go. So we got that. We got basically an 8-minute bounty. I'm gonna go ahead and loot him. There we go. We actually got the arrow, tracking arrows, and I gotta actually craft up another one. I've never really used them for their intended purpose at all, because I typically have a huge posse when we go into this. So we do just have to drop them off at the Strawberry Sheriff's Office, but I do need to basically wait a little bit of time before I actually drop him off. Well, I caught myself another bounty that I'm bringing into Strawberry. I had already delivered the first one, and this one was actually kind of crazy, to be completely honest with you guys. So this one was way up in the mountains. I've never really seen anything quite like it, and I'm gonna go ahead and deliver it. I probably could wait till the 30-second mark, but I'm just gonna go ahead and deliver him now. I did loot him when I was up there, so I already got that daily objective complete. So this will be my second West Elizabeth one. So I'm pretty excited that I was able to get both of them. I've never quite seen anything like it up in West Elizabeth. That was crazy. He was way up in the mountains, which is amazing. But we got some XP. Looks like we leveled up as well. We got a new spin. 0.24 gold, $19, and a lot of XP. So anyway, what we need to do now is we got 8 total left. We've got the herb picking contest, not going to do now. Horse tonics, Western chipmunks. I figured I would have actually found one by now, but I'm just not. Arrowheads and birth eggs are probably going to be the easiest if you just collect the map, and if you have the collector maps used anyway, you're going to have to use them. So you might as well go ahead and do that. Otherwise, there really isn't a whole lot left to do except for find the chipmunks. So I'm going to go ahead and use a horse stimulant. That's going to be a tonic on my horse. Should be 1 of 2 done. Alright guys, well I've been all over tall trees actually a couple times, and for whatever reason I cannot get any western chipmunks to actually spawn. I feel like Rockstar takes them out of the game, but yeah, they should be spawning up in this area. They should be spawning over in Strawberry as well. Pretty much anything like north, kind of like up in Ansburg, kind of up in this area. They should really be all over the place, to be completely honest. But for whatever reason, they don't want to spawn. So I don't know if it's a glitch server or if it's something else that's going on. But otherwise, other than that, I've pretty much done everything. And then this is going to be my last horse tonic that I need to actually complete. And there we go. So I got another daily objective done just by giving our horse 2 stimulants. I got 0.2 gold and 200 experience points for doing that. But anyway, that is all the time that I have for in today's video. I spent a lot and too much time actually looking for the western chipmunk, and it never spawned. Again, I think there's something wrong with the spawning rates, and Rockstar likes to mess with them when they do something with the daily objectives. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot, and it's greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys, stay gaming.